Welcome to my minimal self-care routine. Sometimes I may not have a lot of time, but I'm really craving spending alone time with myself, just showing myself as much love as I can. And one of the ways I like to do that is have an at-home spa day. I love to take my time in the shower and really pay attention to what I'm putting on my body and my skin. I find that my skin can get easily irritated if I'm not using the right products. I've recently started using non-scented soap, and then after I wash, I go ahead and shave. I'm using the Athena Club razor and the Athena Club shaving cream. It is so good. And the next thing that I do is exfoliate my skin all over my entire body. My skin needs this. I can't go too long without exfoliating, and I love this one from Necessaire. As you can see, it just leaves my skin so soft. The next thing I do is do an at-home facial. I've become addicted to these. I'm really trying to take care of the skin on my face. I want it to appear baby soft and like glass. So this really helps and restore moisture back into my skin. I got this face steamer off Amazon. I will link it down below. And then I'm just applying one of my favorite masks from the company Masks. I love taking my jade roller and just rolling in the product deep into my skin and taking it down my neck. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and moisturize. First thing I do is apply my Skin Fix lotion everywhere, just to help with the texture and the bumps all over my body. I'm taking my Moroccan oil, my Necessaire skin serum, blending it together and making it into its own lotion. My skin is obsessed with it. I go in with my Athena Club lotion, which I love.
That was what I needed. I just needed a moment for myself. I'm finally mastering my skin. Like, I literally am becoming a skin god and getting that glass skin baby look that I've been looking for. Like, and then my body skin, like, y'all have no idea. I've needed a moment like this so bad. I want to do it once a week where I do an at-home facial, I exfoliate my entire body. Like, I just really go in on my skin. I just feel like my skin would be so much better if I could take time to do this weekly. I need to start doing it way more often, like way more often. I will link everything I use down below. You just need it. You just need it. You need to try it. But my body skin is what's surprising me lately. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I suffer with body acne, hyperpigmentation on my body, just like textured bumps. Like, I'll get bumps everywhere, all over my legs, all over my butt, even like right here on my arms. I'll get texture, and it's really been an insecurity of mine, and I've been trying to do everything to kind of improve my skin on my legs and on my arms, because I can just kind of get insecure about that. So I've been trying to do everything I can to help me with that, and I've been trying all these products. I think I found what my body needs. It needs something to kind of repair it. So I was using the Skin Fix AHA BHA renewing cream, which is clinically proven to smooth dry skin or paralysis. This can help, and I've been seeing such a difference ever since I used this. Like, I have textured skin all over my legs, and it's so annoying. So I know this helped. And then I also been using a lot of moisturizer. Like, if you suffer with that, you need to be moisturizing your skin all the time. I notice that I get dry, cracky skin really easily. Like, if I don't moisturize for 2 days, I'm a lizard, basically. Like, I'm a lizard out in the Sahara, and I just can't be looking like that. I can't be looking cracky like that. So I've been using the Athena Club body lotion. This has vitamins and antioxidants in it, and I just love it. It's really creamy. This combination of things really has helped me reduce the bumpy, dry, patchy, dark spots that I'm really insecure about on my body. But then I noticed, like, when I used to shave with different razors, I would get bumps everywhere, and it did not help. Like, on my legs, after I shaved, I would end up with bumps, patches, or just like wouldn't get all the hair. I have really thick, coarse hair on my leg. If I didn't wax, I would shave it, and like the ingrown hairs, the bumps nothing was working. When I was in between my laser or wax, I was like, okay, I have to shave. So I've been using this new razor, which I use in the shower. Let me put you on. Let me grab it because it's so good. So I've been using this Athena Club Shave Foam. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. It is so good. I will not shave unless I have it. This one smells so good. I need a shaving cream that has moisturizer in it. Like, that makes the world of difference, and this does. And it's just very soothing. It smells, the smell is so good. Best shaving cream in the world, hands down. But also the razor from Athena Club is so good. The difference between when I use other razors and this one is night and day. So the razor is all about moisturizing your skin, which is something I need for someone who has dry skin and deals with a lot of that kind of stuff. So the dots around the razor actually is a water activated serum with hyaluronic acid and shea butter. It just leaves my skin insanely soft. I've not been experiencing the bumps as often. I see them reducing more and more as I moisturize my skin this way. It's such a good shave. Like, I'm not scared of cutting myself. It doesn't leave me patchy. It gets every single hair. And for my girls out there that are dealing with dryness, that are still using razors, definitely have to try the Athena Club razor kits. It's only $9 monthly, and it comes with 2 replaceable razor heads. You can also choose how often you want the razor heads replaced, so you never have to worry about running out of them, and you can always have them on hand. And those get shipped to you for free. So the razors are sustainable and made with clean ingredients, which I love. When you sign up for a subscription, you can choose how often you want your blade replacement sent to you for as little as $2.25 per blade, and they'll be shipped to you for free. So if you're interested and you want to check out these products from Athena's Club, you can get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use code SPARKS, and you can get that 20% off. I'll have everything linked down below. You'll take a little quiz just sorting out your plan, but I'm in love with the razor, and it makes such a difference in skin like mine. So if you can relate, definitely check them out down below. Come here, come here, yeah, come here. Following me everywhere. Come on. What's wrong, Mom? Oh. The rejection is real. The audacity she has sometimes. I feel so good, but it wouldn't be a self-care video if we didn't also take care of the mental health. I think it's so important to take care of the body and to feel beautiful and to show yourself you love yourself in so many ways. But I also, at the end of the day, I think mental is the most important. And for me, if I'm gonna spend a day showing myself love, I definitely need to make sure I touch on the mental aspect as well and check in with myself to see how I'm doing. I feel like self-care isn't just about what products I use and things like that. Yeah, that's great, and it does make me feel better. Checking in with myself mentally is just as important. But before we get into that, let me show you guys the hair update, because the last time y'all saw me, I had some blonde in my hair. It really wasn't it. Let me show you the update. Okay, it's not curled, but way better, right? Like, it looks so much better. It looks so much more natural. She cut some layers into it because I don't know what that was. I was like, girl, are you sure? I saw your Instagram. I know you do better than this. When I went back and asked her to fix my hair, she did a great job. So back to what I was saying. So what I'm gonna do right now is I really feel the need to just read, journal, really assess how I'm feeling right now. I don't know, I kind of feel like I need to hype myself up a little bit, remind myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing every single day. Sometimes I can feel really, really discouraged, and I don't know, I feel like I'm finally getting to the place where I want to be in life, but like, am I gonna F it all up like I normally do, like how I normally self-sabotage? I just kind of having these questions flow through me, and I'm just like, you go through periods of good and you go through periods of bad. That is just how life works, and it doesn't mean anything is wrong with you or wrong with the situation, but that can happen. And I try to look at it like that instead of like, oh, that's just my luck. And I don't say things like that anymore, because it's not my luck. That is what life is representing to me at that moment, and that's the season I'm going into, and I'm going to deal with it the best way that I can, instead of looking at it like my world's ending and it's the end all be all and whoop, here we go again type of mentality, because it gets me nowhere. And I'm really working this year to change that, like permanently change that. I know I will struggle, but I want to permanently change my old way of thinking. When you grew up in a certain environment or you grew up in a certain way, it can be really, really difficult to remove yourself kind of from that and recognize when something is good, it's actually good, instead of, you know, sabotaging it or thinking you don't deserve it or you don't think you're good enough for it, so you don't accept it. I've done that so many times, and I'm trying not to do that this time, and I'm working really, really hard. So I really, really want to journal my way through that right now and kind of just see how I'm feeling in that sense. And maybe, I don't know what the I'm saying. Anyway, let's move on. I feel like if any of you right now are feeling like you're just not good enough for either what you want or what you currently have, either the success you have or the things you want in your life, and you don't feel like you could obtain that or sustain it if you're already there, when you get in a moment like that, you have to really sit there and ask yourself why and where those thoughts are coming from, and why it's so easy for you to believe that you don't deserve something that actually makes you happy. And you have to break that down, right? And that's kind of like what I just did. And I sat there and wrote about kind of all the good things in my life, and what are these things? What are these things that I am scared of or trying to run away from? My running away from looks like just not doing it, right? So if I have a goal and, you know, the success is approaching, it's getting there, I kind of just stop before it gets too big, just in case I fail. Deep down, I don't feel like I deserve it, or I'm good enough to even have it, and to try to figure that out, it's too complicated. So I just don't do it at all, or self-sabotage myself, or I stop doing it. I wrote down a journal entry I will look back on and just remember this day of kind of what I'm actually feeling. And right now I'm feeling very happy. I'm able to cope with a lot of things and support myself through a lot of things mentally that I've never have been able to do that before, when it comes to my anxiety, my PTSD, just even with my self-doubt and my insecurities that I've had. I wrote down, and I literally started smiling as I was writing this, is that the things I've been asking for have arrived. And I can feel a tiny part of me wanting to run away, but most of me is actually at peace and very excited for this next chapter in my life. But to finally see 3 years of hard work pay off, and to see the success, and to see how comfortable I am in life when every day used to be a struggle, really looking at that blows my mind. I could cry. Like, it really blows my mind. So I feel really, really good mentally, and I feel like that's just something I've needed. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and just read. Picked up this new book. Roberto has it. Roberto has like a library of books that I just want to read. He's very, very smart and just like into a lot of things, and I learned so much from him. This is a book he's read in the past, and he says it's so good. And I've been having a tough time like starting my days and accomplishing things in my days without feeling overwhelmed. Like, overwhelmed is the word of this video, because I just have been feeling that, and I'm really, really trying to figure out why and learn to help myself through when I'm feeling like that, and actually find real tangible solutions instead of just moping and crying. So he recommended this book to me, and it's called The Perfect Day: How to Own the Day and Control Your Life. And I'm telling you, I read the first chapter. I can just tell how good it's gonna be. So far reading it, it's really how to have your own perfect day and what that looks like and how you can achieve it. So I'm trying to read a chapter of a book every single day. Like, that's my goal. Wow, it not only touches on like how to have the perfect day, but it really, really dissects your thoughts and the way you may doubt yourself, and the reasonings of why I love books like this that can eliminate excuses that I may tell myself. Listen to this, this is so good. Our own insecurities toward external situations create Okay, let me learn how to read real quick. Our own insecurities toward external situations create an abundance of unhappiness. What upsets us, he said, are not things themselves, but rather our judgments about those things. This is a common problem today. We spend too much time and energy comparing ourselves to others, which leads to pain and frustration. The solution was to focus instead on how you live your own life and spend your own time. I will definitely update you guys once I'm done with this. But that is it for today. That is my little self-care routine. And I just want to sit here and say, like, thank you guys for all the loving messages that I've been receiving. My comments are insane. The amount of stories, the amount of just coincidences that led you to my videos. I can get so emotional reading my comments, and I read every single comment. I try to reply to as many as I can. Just know I'm reading them, and I just thank you for being here. I'm just so happy, and we're about to hit 100K. Like, I don't know, by the time you see this, we'll probably be at 100K. Like, we probably will be there already. And I just, it's crazy to think about all this stuff coming into fruition. Also wanted to touch on, I know there's been so many sponsorships lately. I'm still new to the whole sponsorship thing. I only been working with brands for over a year. I'm getting offers from brands that I actually genuinely love and want to work with. There's going to be definitely a lot more over the November and December. I already agreed to these before I was thinking about this, so definitely bear with me. Definitely have some non-sponsored videos coming up soon. I just don't want my channel to be a whole bunch of sponsored videos. Like, that's just never what I wanted. I appreciate you hanging in there with me through that. I definitely don't want them to take away from the videos. Other than that, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed spending this little care session. Go show yourself some love. Spend some time with yourself. Ask yourself what you need in that moment and give it to yourself, because that's what's most important. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.